It's at this point, however, that we have for a decade plus now presented at this juncture in the show, Ask the Lawyer with Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured, largely answering questions supplied by you. Let's see what we've got for a question today. Would you please help me welcome Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, good morning, Todd. How are you doing this beautiful morning?
Excellent. How about you?
Oh, couldn't be better.
Good. I always expect a positive answer. Even when I'm having a bad day and I'm a little grumpy, you never seem to go there.
I don't like to have bad days.
Well, I don't know how you manage it, but you're to be credited for sure. And you're also credited in our minds with having great answers to some very complex legal situations that we present. I think we got another one for you today. Are you ready for the email?
I am ready, Todd.
All right, here we go. It says the following. I loaned my son my car to drive to work a few days ago. While he was driving to work, a construction company pulled out and crossed 2 lanes of traffic, sideswiping him, pushing him into oncoming traffic, totaling my car and injuring my son. We have a recorded video of the accident from a bystander showing the incident. FHP reviewed this view on the scene and used it to deem the construction company driver responsible for the accident. My son was hospitalized with multiple injuries and will need physical therapy for weeks. I am curious about my legal options as my son was not on my insurance. I don't even know if my insurance coverage will be enough to cover how severe my son's injuries are. Can you ask the lawyer what our legal options are? All right. Like I said, kind of a sticky situation here. And the addition of bystander video, I bet that's something that's becoming a lot more common.
Well, yeah, the bystanders videos have turned out to be very, very helpful. And when there's a big crash, we always send our investigator to the local stores and local people to see if we could, find a video because, the old adage is a picture's worth 1,000 words.
And a camera doesn't lie. Can't.
Right.
Yeah, can't go with that being a falsehood.
Fortunately, they have liability in their favor. Now, there was 2 issues that were raised in the question. Number one is their son able to collect under their insurance? Mm-hmm. And the answer is that when you give permission to someone to drive your car, your insurance applies to them.
Okay.
So since he is a permissive user, he would be entitled to whatever insurance his parents had. But more importantly in this situation, it's obvious to me that the company vehicle caused the accident and the horrible damages that he sustained. So the company would be responsible for making him whole by paying for his medical bills in the past, medical bills in the future, pain and suffering in the past, pain and suffering in the future, and loss of income.
Okay.
So he should be able to be made whole from a financial situation due to the company vehicle causing the accident.
Okay. Yeah, and it says here, too, I don't know if my insurance coverage will be enough to cover my son's severe injuries, but being that this was a construction company that seems to be at fault here, I would suspect that they would have more than sufficient insurance.
Agreed.
Okay, so things do look decidedly better now that we've run this past you, and we do appreciate that, as always.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Todd, and look forward to speaking with you next Wednesday.
Absolutely, sir. Please say hi to everybody in the office and back at home at the Scheiner household, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you, and please keep this beautiful weather up.
As long as we can. You got it.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ladies and gentlemen, Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured. Again, some clarity where we started with clouds, metaphorically speaking. Now, if you've got a question, something you've always been curious about with the law, you're welcome to submit that question for future consideration. Let's go to our website and enter Bruce into the keyword search box. That'll take you where you need to go. But if you've been injured, forget everything I just said and call the Port Charlotte Office of Associates and Bruce L. Scheiner right away. 941-743-7777. It's imperative they get working on your case immediately. 941-743-7777. 888-866-7877. And be sure to tell him that Todd Matthews sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.